Well, your GUI doesn't work in Linux and you are screwed. So let me show what I mean. Okay, so I have here a perfectly functional and usable graphical desktop. So my server here is not experiencing any issues at this point. But imagine that you do boot your workstation, your desktop, your server. If I say server, this applies to any Linux, all right? And this boots, and it usually boots to the graphical desktop, which is the most common use case for most desktop users. But you have your screen is all black and something is wrong. Your screen shows as HDMI connected something, but you have no output on your screen when the GUI boots up, or you get that annoying gray screen saying, "Oh snap, something failed." This is especially most common in Ubuntu, which is you see that, "Oh snap," a sad screen and said something went wrong, and you need to initiate a troubleshoot process. So this is what you get. This is what you may see if you have a healthy desktop. If you don't, you may see a black screen, that gray screen of the "oh snap." But what do you do? So the first thing you should do or try to do is to do a Control Alt F1, Control Alt F2, Control Alt F3 to see if you can get a functional desktop that way. So either being a graphical desktop or being a text-based desktop like the one I'm seeing right now. Okay, so do Control Alt F and try to see if you get a functional terminal. Graphical, I doubt it because you are having issues, but see if you can get a non-graphical desktop going or non-graphical console going, so you can initiate your troubleshooting process. If everything fails, if you cannot get either a functional graphical console or a functional text console, this is what you do to get your system back up and running. There are many ways to do this. This is the first thing you should try because it's relatively low effort. So you try to reboot your server or your desktop the best way that you can, either forcing it off with a button or whatever. Here I'm going to do the reboot command because I can do it. If you cannot, if something is preventing you from using, if something is preventing you from using the reboot command because I don't have any consoles available, of course, force the computer off and force it on. Interrupt your grub, and in the grub, you select any entry, and the entry will do. Just select the one you want or the most recent one. And in the grub, you're going to use the E option to edit